Sup y'all? So, this is my first YouTube video. Welcome. To be honest, I filmed probably about 20 YouTube videos that I haven't posted. So, this is the first YouTube video that's actually going to be posted. Huzzah. And that's why I have decided to not really give an F about this introduction. Because like I said, I've filmed about 20 and yeah. Can't be bothered to use any of them. So, this is how I'm starting off my YouTube channel. I just launched my tarot business the other day, and I am just feeling so damn cold to get on here and start sharing a message and start connecting with you guys. So, I'm sort of just doing a collective reading to start off. I just want to check in with the Starseed collective, essentially. I feel like we're going through a major portal right now. I think that the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini is tomorrow. It's currently on the 9th of June, so I think it's tomorrow. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been thrown inside a washing machine and I'm just going back and forth, and life feels freaking insane right now. And it's like, it's weird because in some ways it feels really positive, and in other ways it feels really like overwhelming, like really overwhelming. And it's just, it's funny because I was even gonna put on makeup and everything to film this reading, and I found that I've been crying so much that I thought, you know, there is no point. There is literally just no point. I've got this feeling at the moment like the Starseed collective we're going through a really intense period right now, and I almost feel like we're feeling a little like turbulent as hell, and I'm really being called to this Justice card in reverse coming out. We've got the King of Swords upright, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, Justice in reverse, the 7 of Wands upright with the 4 of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting the vibe of coming out of hiding. I feel as though a lot of us Starseeds have been going through a lot in the past year. Especially March 2020 was the beginning of the apocalypse cycle, and a lot of us woke up to the next level. And I don't know about you guys, but it's been a crazy path of integration for me since then. And that's what, yeah, I'm sort of feeling as though the entire Starseed collective right now, we're really going through a King of Swords moment. We're really trying to find clarity. We're trying to find that, like, recognition within ourselves for ourselves. And that's what I'm getting with this, like, 7 of Wands. It feels as though we've always been, like, fighting to be heard, fighting to be understood, fighting ourselves, fighting other people. And with this Justice in reverse, it just sort of feels as though, like, we're never going to receive our justice if we're always fighting to be understood by the people who are never going to get us. With this 4 of Swords in reverse, it's sort of telling me to come out of your bubble, to come out of this process of, I feel as though we've been healing, and when I was shuffling the decks before I started filming, we kept getting this deep cellular healing card with my Starseed Oracle, and, that's just telling me straight off the bat, we are going through a huge portal of like deep cellular regeneration right now, and deep cellular healing. And I feel that fully on a really deep level personally. And yeah, I'm like, this is a major moment for all of us. And with this Lovers in reverse, it sort of feels like we're making the choice for ourselves now. We're learning that we have to choose ourselves, and that we have to choose our sovereignty and our vibrancy and our path above all else, above what anyone else is telling us. With this 10 of Wands in the reverse, that's coming out and saying, We don't need to hold on to the burden of everybody else's opinion anymore. Fuck their opinions. Fuck what they think. If someone doesn't understand you, then that's their problem, not yours, you know? Justice in Reverse is trying to say, like, we need to find our karmic balance. And our karmic balance doesn't lie in trying to fight the people around us, or fight to be heard, fight to be understood. It comes in confidence, it comes in clarity, it comes in knowing that we are essentially, we are the powerful earth warriors. That's what we are. We're powerful earth warriors. And with this Queen of Wands, it's sort of saying, like, I feel as though we've been stepping through this portal for probably the past year and a half, of learning to integrate our shadow and bring it into our light. So that's a major theme for me. It was learning how to honor my shadow and allow her to speak when she needed to speak, and, you know, be felt when she needed to be felt, but not living in it, you know, because I feel as though we've been living in a really, it's felt a little toxic, you know, our thoughts, our feelings, the way, you know, the world is at the moment feels a little toxic. I'm not gonna lie. It is cause of a lot of anxiety. It is cause of sleepless nights. It is cause of not quite knowing, you know, what to do, where to go. I really feel as though the Starseed Collective of late has been going through, exactly. We've been really going through, like, a lot of our spiritual conflict. It's felt like, you know, other people don't get us. We feel it's so hard sometimes to be such an unconventional being. It can feel like such a major conflict and such a major issue to try and have yourself be understood. But what I feel Spirit's trying to say is, we have to choose ourselves, and we have to choose what we love. We have to choose the things that make us feel vibrant, and that make us feel alive, and that make us feel healthy above everything, because nobody else is really gonna do shit for us, you know. People can condemn us all they like about what we believe, but at the end of the day, we know that we're right, and we know that we're on point, and we know that we're talking the truth. So I feel like, wow, holy crap. So with this Eight of Swords in reverse on the bottom, it's saying, like, we've got to let this go. We've got to stop remaining a prisoner in our own mind. Stop trapping ourselves in the limiting beliefs that others have imposed upon us from childhood, most likely. We grow up believing, you know, that we have to, that this stuff isn't real. I mean, when I was a child, I thought that psychic stuff, I thought that this sort of thing was, a clairvoyant was someone who, like the movies, was like, oh, I see you dying on the 21st of the 4th on 1943. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was so big and massive, and it had to be like, you know, this really like huge thing. And what I've learned is this is subtle. It's subtle. And Spirit's trying to, like, remind us, we are the star, man. We're star seeds. We know the truth. We are the truth. We have a legacy to build. And that's what I'm feeling called to talk about money and work, and the fact that we might have all grown up believing that we had to work these 9-to-5 jobs and do all this stuff that we hate, and the truth is we don't need to do it. We're the star seed. We can create anything that we want, anything in the world. I'm feeling with this card a lot of astrology vibes, so if any of you guys are delving into astrology, you know, I feel Spirit's really calling you, with the Lovers here as well, I feel like angels, you know, they're calling us to make a choice. They make a choice about what we want and what we need, and to choose ourselves first and foremost. Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. We know what we want. We know what we need. We know that we have a legacy to create. It's now time to choose to create it. It's about knowing that you have the strength and the wherewithal and the sovereign ability to create this for yourself. You know, you can have the legacy, you can have every single thing that you want, but you have to choose it. You have to know it. You have to see yourself as worthy. And with the star, I'm feeling, you know, the star always comes after the tower, and I always like to bring that up because, you know, it's the tower crumbles, and it's one of the most difficult cards in the deck. You know, dealing with a tower moment is painful, but what comes after the tower is the star, and it's the rebirth, and it's the vulnerability, and it's the knowing that, you know, even though shit sometimes has to fall apart, you can build yourself and put yourself right back together. And the tower usually doesn't have a stable foundation, but this is a stable foundation. So, you know, we've been living without stability and without our own stable foundation for way too long. It's time now for us to step into our leadership roles. And with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, wow, and the King of Swords, I didn't even notice that. So we've got dynamic duo right here. You know, this is really saying it's time to step up, and it's time to step into our power. And with this Swords energy, it's time to express ourselves to whoever is asking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting social media vibes, like expressing yourself on social media, telling your story, not being afraid to say what you think, say what you feel, and say what's going on. That's something I've been dealing with a lot, is like, I've been too afraid to talk about how actually spiritual I am. I feel like, I've kept myself in the spiritual closet. This Queen of Wands is asking us to have the confidence and the balls to just walk out and do it. I'm the King of Swords. I know my truth. I know my logic. I'm the Queen of Swords. I'm discerning as fuck. I know when to do something. I know when not to. I know who to leave behind, and I know who to bring into my life. And I'm the Queen of Swords, and I have the confidence to do it all, and I have the courage to make it all happen. We're being called to step up. Wow. The Fool. Exactly. We're being called to jump off the damn cliff. The Fool is, you know, it's the beginning, but it's not as if he hasn't done, you know, like it's the beginning, but it's not, because the Fool, he's standing at the edge of that cliff, ready to go, but he's also built himself up to this point. So we've been building ourselves up for quite a while, and I feel like it's now time to take the leap. And that's what I feel like this new moon eclipse is. Solar eclipse is, with this star coming up here, and I'm really noticing the sun over here in the corner. I just feel as though, oh wow, and this too, you know, we've got this big sun in the corner here. So this eclipse is really asking us to jump out of our comfort zone. It's asking you to take the leap, take the risk, jump off the cliff, go for the thing, try the new thing. I feel like a lot of us have been carrying around a lot of heavy baggage that isn't exactly ours, and it's been, you know, it's kept us out in the cold, it's kept us in the dark, it's kept us feeling like we don't have enough, like we're not physically enough. And it's time that we understand that we are enough, we're worthy, and that it's time to go. Oh my god, my goodness. Oh my godness. I nearly just said oh my godness. I like that. I'm gonna say that from now on. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun upright, guys. We need to stop questioning ourselves. We need to stop questioning, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So we need to stop questioning ourselves. Seriously, we need to know that we are the light. That's another thing with this Gemini eclipse. Gemini rules children. It's like, you know, it's such a childlike. Oh wow. I forgot as well, lovers, that's Gemini, that's a Gemini card. So, you know, this eclipse is feeling very relevant for us. But Gemini is the child. It's such a like vibrant, excitable energy, and it's, I don't know, I feel as though we're being asked to have a little bit more fun and to have a little bit more faith, and to just sort of explore the things that make us happy a bit more, to think about the things that made you happy as a child, to have a think. You know, we've been juggling for so long, feeling as though everything that we've put our investments into has not really worked out in our past. And I feel like what Spirit's trying to tell us right now is that through this new beginning, this is where we need to learn to invest our energy in ourselves. It's only through investing in ourselves wholeheartedly that we can actually really find our happiness. And it's been a long time in the making. It's been a long time coming. You know, I listen to the Peace Dealer a lot, and he's freaking incredible, and he's so on point. And when he talks about like the past 10 years being like a culmination, like this right now being like a culmination of the past 10 years. We are walking away from the shit that doesn't serve us anymore. From the toxic bullcrap that's kept us held down. People, substances, things, places, whatever it is. This devil can talk about so many things. Personally, the devil for me is me not smoking anymore. I have not smoked in the past 4 days, and that's the longest I have gone in 2 years. So, you know, we are walking away from really toxic shit. Like really toxic shit. Yeah, that's funny too, because you literally got the lovers upright, the devil in reverse. That's what I want to fucking see, babe. or dude. Like, we want to see that, like, this is the angel on your shoulder, this is the devil. The devil can just mosey on off now, because we're ready to invest in our angels, you know? Like, we're ready to see what we, the truth of who we are. We're ready to let go of the toxic attachments and all that sort of chestnut. So that's awesome. Now, let's pull some of these Starseed cards and just get a little bit more, like, specific stuff going on. I feel like there's big heart chakra energy going on at the moment. Yeah, wow. Weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go, it's not yours to carry. So yeah, exactly. That's like this this Ten of Wands in the reverse is saying. It's saying, we've been holding on to the weight of the world, man. We're like, for so long, I feel as though Starseeds have not quite felt the freedom to express. And that's what I feel like is changing right now. Like, literally, called. We're being called now to step up. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Like, literally. It's time to step up. The world needs us. It does. It really does. And we need to remember how important we are and how needed we are. There's that deep cellular healing again, and every time we get it in the reverse. So, you know, it's okay if you're going through some really, really tough times right now. I'm looking for that. Where is it? Oh, we've lost it. See, I was thinking about that Nine of Swords that we pulled before. You know, that's the anxiety of this whole thing, and that's what it felt like from my own personal experience, because, you know, we're all going through the same thing. It's a similar thing where I feel like I'm stepping into this brand new way of being, and I'm jumping in. I'm taking the leap. I'm stepping up. Like, I'm being called, I'm doing it. But at the same time, it's bringing up everything that's now ready to be integrated and healed and released. And that can be really, really scary, and it can be hard, because I've had all these feelings come up that I thought were finally leaving me, and, you know, it's just makes you feel crazy. You just want it to be over, and that's what I just want to sort of say is, don't worry, it will end. It is literally coming to an end, but we have to go through this, unfortunately. Ooh, I haven't got this one. Hiraeth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, we've been homesick. Like, I haven't wanted to commit to my life on Earth. I've wanted to just go home and hang out in the stars and, you know, vibrate out into the next dimension. Because this Earth plane is hard. It really is. Oh my god. These cards are like ridiculously on point for what's going on right now. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say. Like, we're not for everyone. Not everyone's going to get our message. And our message isn't for everyone. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be for the people who are meant to hear, that are meant to connect with our vibrancy, that are meant to connect with our soul. We have a specific vibration that others will be drawn to. And that's as simple as it is. Either it's not a spirit, what am I trying to say? It's not so much like a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. If someone doesn't resonate with you, it's a spiritual thing. Leave it alone, it's okay. You know what I mean? There will be people that absolutely adore you. Face your true north. Embrace your weirdness. Because the weirder you are, the more people that are genuinely like you and that will embrace you are going to come into your experience. So just trust that. And then you have the courageous pony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Exactly. They're both saying the same thing. With this sun as well and like this fool, jump off the freaking cliff. Just do it. Just go out there and jump in. What's this? Andromedan energy adventure. Say yes to change. That's it. We're taking a leap, guys, and I am so here with you because I am freaking out. Like, I've been crying all morning. That's why I'm not wearing makeup for this reading, because I wanted to sort of look pretty and like try and like make this all nice, but I was like, I'm gonna cry throughout the reading. Turns out I'm not, but like, this is hectic energy right now, and that's why I'm feeling like I just needed to film this. I do have to say I apologize if you hear any planes and stuff, because I think a plane just went over then. I've just moved to the city from the country for the first time in my life. I'm like, what the F? But I'm currently living under a flight path, so there's not really anything I can do about it. I'm really, really sorry. Ignore it. There are bigger fucking problems in the world. So yeah, jump in. It's time to jump in. It's time to take the leap. Look at how beautiful this card is. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's like the universe is just asking you. To me, it looks like an iris. It's like looking into your own soul. Look at how magnificent your soul is. Look at how beautiful you are. Look at how much you have light that you have to shine. The universe is asking you, please have the courage. And look, these are almost like the same colored cards and everything. Oh wow, and that one is too. This is pink. You're getting all pink. Okay, and so this pink is telling me self-love, self-care, self-nourishment. That's something I'm feeling called to say with the fact that I'm drinking this green juice. And I keep looking at these apples that I have sitting behind the camera. Health. We really need to be focusing on our physical and mental health. I feel like with some of the stuff that might have been going on this past year, some of us have stepped off the bandwagon with actually taking physical care of ourselves. I know I certainly have. So that's why Spirit's asking us to get out in nature a little bit more, to embrace nature, to embrace our physical vessels and honor our physical vessels a little more, because, we have to meditate, we have to clear our energy, we have to do all these things as starseeds. We just do. We know we do, because if you don't, we don't feel like we have the spiritual strength to hold ourselves up. We don't feel like we can make the moves in life that we need to make. And see how this card's green. It's, we're being asked for this, to acknowledge this healing energy and have the patience with ourselves to actually have the spiritual strength to go forward. I'm sort of seeing this as though like taking care of our physical vessels and actually planting the seed of life and nourishment in our own bodies, in our own selves, is that she's planting the seed and here's the tree growing. We need to take care of our physical vessels if we want to be a clear channel and a clear conduit for spirit. And all that sort of jazz. Recognition and reward with material harvest. So, you know, like, oh, and love begins underneath that. Ooh, cool. So, you know, like, it's so important that we honor ourselves in every single way, and our vessel is probably just as important as, you know, sometimes we focus so much on, oh, I need money, I need to work, I need to do all this. We forget how much we need to just slow down and take 15 minutes out of our day to meditate, or take 10 minutes out to do a quick bit of yoga in the park, or, you know, just anything that connects you with your physical vessel. It feels really important. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I'm sorry, I just had to look at that. Essentially, it's like, I feel like we've been unconscious maybe about how much we've been not paying attention to our bodies. And with this, I'm sorry, it's almost like we need to apologize to ourselves for the way we've treated ourselves. And that feels like really relevant to me. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. That's right, we have been uprooted. We have been thrown around in the washing machine. We've been turned upside down, but it's all been for a reason, and it's all been to wake us up into this whole new next level. And, you know, we need to recognize that within ourselves. We need to honor ourselves, and we need to say, wow, well done, self, for the journey that I've been on, for the nourishment, for the healing, for all of it. Next card we have out is Sacral Chakra. So that's your well, Sacral Chakra. I don't know what I was going to say then. But, you know, this is talking about our nurturing, our magnetism, our creativity. We need to, I keep thinking magnet. So magnet. We need to become a magnet towards what we're truly wanting and truly desiring in life, because I feel as though before we might not have felt like we had the spiritual strength to actually get through what it is that we've been going through. But this sacral chakra, it's saying nurture yourself above everything, nurture your creativity, nurture your light, nurture yourself, nurture your body. See, the lower three chakras are what's connected to earth. It's what grounds us in the reality. If our lower three chakras are out, we're out. We can't function. We can't, you know, we can't prosper in this life. And I'm really being drawn to this Ten of Pentacles as well while I'm looking at this. And I'm sort of really feeling as though it's extremely important that we see the value in nourishing ourselves first and foremost. And being creative, expressing our creativity, expressing ourselves completely. So I'm going to pull one final card because I'm running out of, I've got 2 minutes left of filming on my camera. And I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll get one more. This has been pretty powerful. So we have We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth is a Portal. I love that. I actually did a little meditation with Mother Mary this morning. And that's feeling like those vibes. We're needing to learn to mother and nurture ourselves because, you know, we might, a lot of starseeds are born into families that are not easy. We do it for a reason, all right? We do it for a reason. And we're starting to discover that, I feel. So the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. 2 things of birth. So we're birthing new things. We're birthing new things into reality. And I sure as hell know I am. You know, this is new businesses. This is actual little humans if you're birthing little other starseeds. It's a major transition right now. And that's just incredible. So my main guidance is to nurture yourself above everything. Know that everything is divinely orchestrated right now. You're exactly where you need to be. Focus on your light. Focus on your legacy. Focus on your magic. Focus on you as a magical being. So anyway, I have 30 seconds left. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you guys. Let me know if this resonated. I would be so happy to hear from you. To book with me is in the description box below. All my details are there, or should be. or hit me up on Instagram at Crystalline Priestess. So yeah, I love you so much and thank you with my whole heart for being here. Mwah!